Hello guys, my name is Vita. Welcome for my live stream. Uh, Remember that I'm specially live streaming for you from Ukraine, currently living in Sumy City. And today you've got me all for 1 hour. And guys, before we get started, I want to remind you that as always, you still have an opportunity to have a video date with me, absolutely free, face to face right now. And before, I want to show you some short intro video about myself, that you have a better idea with whom you're gonna have a mock date.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. Guys, we continue one more short video about your opportunity to have a free video date with our streamers from our founder.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face to face with different, beautiful Slavic women of all ages and walks of life every single day, 7 days a week.
Oh my god! That's it, I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest, burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live every day over at ukrainedating.tv.
As you know, I'm a married live streamer, but that absolutely doesn't mean that we can't pretend we are on a date with you. So please use this chance and you can benefit from my personal experience and get my sincere feedback on how well you do and how you actually can improve your communication and then dating skills with Slavic women. As always, don't forget to subscribe, to give me your likes, but only if you really like, and of course to hit notification bell button in order not to miss our live streams. Also, guys, remember that today we have absolutely great opportunity to see each other face to face on camera right now. Don't miss this chance, please, because it's your chance to sharpen your skills, to make practice, to see how it works in reality, and actually it will make your skills much better. We also, again, asking you to support our channel if you value and especially what we are doing for you with this free video dating we are offering all those last couple of months to help you guys, first of all, to get real communication experience. Please support our channel by donating today so we can continue making difference for so many of you who are serious actually about building happy relationship with Ukrainian women. You can see the link on the screen. You can find that also below this video in the description, www buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating. Of course, huge thanks to those who keep supporting us, and we appreciate that greatly. So whoever has this chance and possibility, please don't forget that we still need your help. And guys, I'm back to you. Hello, everybody, whoever came here. Vatvatичек, okay. As I see, you are the only one. So you have today individual private sessions, private coaching, Vatvatичек. And that's great, actually, a very interesting situation. So as we are together, actually, we can consider that kind of date, not face-to-face. I know you're not going to have a video date with me. Yeah, but Vatvatичек, let's pretend. So I'm waiting for your questions, for your comments, and let's actually discuss something pleasant to make the atmosphere of this individual live stream. You're honorable viewer today. You are the only one, so it's like great chance for you just to communicate with me without any interruption. So honorable, yeah, absolutely. You are main VIP viewer today. You're a VIP viewer today. So what questions do you have, Vatvatичек? As for weather today, you see today is much more sunny. We have much better weather, no raining. It's not so hot like it was before, but the weather is still cool. Kids were at river today, still swimming, September 2nd. Great, absolutely. It's like miracle, if you can swim in September here and this time of the year. So I guess that's great. I need to do something about the garden before the season will be ended. And actually a lot of work to do, but thanks God it's not so hot, so it won't be so difficult. Like when you can work with pleasure, not like in sauna. Yeah, so. Vatvatичек, your question. I'm very pleased to answer your questions, actually. It's a great honor for me, honestly. Vitechka, what kind of holiday events does Sumi have? Today we have Sumi Day, actually. It's the holiday of our city. It's the day, September the 2nd, when Sumy was liberated from fascists during the Second World War, September the 2nd. Unfortunately, I won't lie about a specific year. I don't remember, don't want to give you fake facts. But September 2nd, yeah, the city is decorated, especially we have a long main street. Unfortunately, I didn't think to load some photo to show you, but we have main street, which is called Sotnya. It's like, means like 100 meters length. It's not 100, it's much more, but like it was shorter before, so we have this specific name. And at the beginning of this street, we have special wires between houses, and we have different colors of umbrellas hanging on these wires. So the part of this road, the part of this main street, if you look to the sky, it's all covered with hanging different colors umbrellas. It's really look nice. Maybe tomorrow, if I won't forget, I will show how we decorate. Yeah, people go for a walk. People have some celebration. Of course, I hope no loud celebration or something like that. But still, day of Sumy we have today. Yeah. So, Vatvatичек, you abandoned me too? So I'm alone. I'm specially live streaming for myself. I can't have video date or answer my questions if I will be alone here. So, your questions, Vatvatik. Vitechka, are there any places that foreigners should avoid in Sumy in terms of places to stay at, such as hotels? Vatvatik, it's difficult actually to make any prognosis, and to be honest with you, Now Sumi lives like a normal life. We hear explosions. Sometimes anti-aircraft system works. It's horrible. It's scary. Sometimes we have incoming hits around the city, which are very close. Thanks God, for last few weeks we didn't have incoming hits just in Sumi, but actually Sumi anyway, it's too close to borderline. I wouldn't recommend now to come to Sumi. And here's the question also for myself. I will tell you, let's say my younger daughter, she is attending dance classes, and I actually adore the place where she goes for these lessons, trainings, classes, because this, I don't know how it's to say correctly in English, like studio. It's this is very good studio with very qualified trainers, coaches, and actually the atmosphere at lessons, the level of teaching kids, I really like, especially when I look at elder kids from elder groups. They dance really like professionals. They can make nice shows, demonstrate great results. They are participating not only in inside of the country contests, but they also go abroad for different international contests, festivals, competitions. Kids from this studio used to get first prizes, first places, right? Like place number one, Grand Prix. And that's very honorable for us to go to these classes, to this studio. But the problem is that this studio is just in the center of the city. And you never know. And it's a great dilemma for me right now. I have some local dance studio next to my house, which is actually can be walked like 10-15 minutes. It's double cheaper. It will save money, but the quality of sessions, of lessons, of classes is much less. It could be okay for wartime, just for her to be trained still, to have some physical activity. It's more safe because no critical infrastructure around some main buildings or administrative buildings or something like that. It will be very convenient for me, but still much greater results she will get in that studio. So now I am thinking what to do. To move for some period of time until it's dangerous to local studio, or to keep going to that studio, because of course good trainers, good classes, qualified teaching, it's always, it's always a pleasure. It always makes you feel different. So for me now it's big question, to be or not to be, to go there or not to go there. So in regard of your question, hotels, I don't know. You remember we have in Sumi hotel named Raykards, and the Raykards hotel was, by the way, attacked in Zaporizhia, if you remember, and it was a kind of summer camp for kids. Thanks God, kids were out at that moment. They were at some excursion or something, but this hotel was attacked of the same network. So there is no guarantee. Also, as I said, there is a sad situation about schools. Because, sometimes during the summer vacation, summer holiday, when schools are empty, some part of Ukrainian forces can be located in schools for some period of time, not for constant time, but for 2-3 weeks before dislocation or for training or for something anyway. And as we have still, of course, unfortunately, a lot of Reds, local Reds here, who are waiting for Russian peace, Russian world right here, they can sell coordinates, location of these schools. So, and the fact that probably soldiers already gone and the school is empty, But Russian have still these coordinates, and they can hit because they have these coordinates. They don't care if there are any soldiers now or not. Probably it's just a cleaner and director or librarian there, but still there is a great risk that will be kind of incoming hit. So if it's even schools is under the risk, so hotels, entertainment places like big shopping malls, like big shopping centers, everything, places where can be big gathering of people, I think can be dangerous. So that's why anyway, Sumy is not the city for now to come. Even the frequency, the amount of sirens, these sounds, these explosions around the city, sometimes work of anti-aircraft system, that won't make your traveling here or staying here comfortable. Anyway, it will make you stressed and make you scared. So no reason now to come, but you got my opinion. Matvatik, your question. Vitechka, what kind of education structure does Sumy offer to children by age groups? Normally, we have like primary school. We have kindergarten starting from 2 years old up to 6 years old. At 6 or at 7, we go to school. We bring kids to school. It depends on the child and it depends on the politics of kindergarten. So if your child is grown up enough and have already some knowledges before school, so 6 years old can be started first form. If the child physically is still, tiny, small, short, and not ready mentally, psychologically, physically to stay at lessons, to be concentrated enough, so they can stay in kindergarten by the age of 7, actually. My younger daughter, she started to attend school at 6. My elder daughter almost at 7, because they were different. They were different by their development, by their readiness, condition of readiness. So that's why. And then first 3 forms, classes, like from first up to 3rd, we have like primary school, and then like actually kids study up to 9th form, and then we call that like middle school. And then after 9th form, kids decide, and not only kids decide, authority of school also decide. If the child has good marks, good level of education, of knowledges, so these kids can move to 10th and 11th form. If not, if the marks are poor, if examination wasn't passed, so they are offered to go to some different, as we call, vocational schools, like technical colleges, something like that. Still, you have to get your diploma about middle education, right? Which is consist of 11 classes. So kids don't have right not to abandon education by the age of 17, like, so they need to get full program up to 11th form. So the 10th and 11th form, if they are good, if they are great at education, they can continue at school. If not, they should go or can go to vocational schools or kind of technical colleges. And then after school, you decide what you want. You can go to university, different institutions, different courses, or you can start working. That depends, of course. Some universities provide some budget places, as we call them, so means free of charge. If you passed all school exams good and you collected enough amount of points, then you can get to specific institution for free. But if not, you still can pay. About payment in institution, like one course of payment now is, at least in Sumy, it's around, let me count, $600-700 per 1 year. So our institutions normally 5 years period of studying. Then you get your diploma, practice, and you go in your independent, free life. So, yeah, that's about structure of education here. Juan, hello, late but here. Sorry, I just woke Vita, Vita the brain. That's great. So, guys, you, two of you. Juanchik, your question. Vita, is it common for children to have private tutors? Very common. Very common. I will tell you why. Because the system of education changed greatly here. Before, it wasn't habitual and almost never kids had private tutorials. Now it's very trendy here, especially for English, because English now is a trendy language in Ukraine. So as my mom is an English teacher, you know, I told you many times, she had a line of students, kids, starting from early ages up to 10, 11 form. So kids very often, parents of kids very often hire private tutors to have better results, to have better knowledge, to be able to pass exams, to pass tests, and actually to enter some prestigious university which demands or requires good or high level of English. So that's why, yes, now it's very common. Of course, English is the most required now. English tutors, the most required, the most expensive, by the way, the most expensive. Also, mathematics, I guess, mathematics. And of course, if kids needs to pass some examinations, special examinations like physics, like mathematics, like chemistry or biology, if they need these special subjects to enter some special university, like medical university we have in Sumy here. So these three main subjects definitely will need high points, yeah, while passing exams. So yes, and of course, not everybody can afford that, because it's quite expensive, not all want. Teachers now not given, they're given qualified knowledges, but it's not like it was before. So still, parents who see some lack in knowledges, and if they have possibility, they try to hire really private tutors. Sorry. So yeah, it's very popular. Expensive. Let's say let's talk about English. Good teacher, like a really good teacher, can start from $10 per hour. $10 per hour. Some students or teachers from ordinary schools, especially like for the first, second, third form, when you don't need, like, you know, specific pronunciation, specific knowledge of grammar, specific skills of teaching really great English, like speaking English, auditing, writing, reading. So can be cheaper. For kids can be, let's say, for small kids can be like maybe $5, $5-6, something like that. But that price will be usually either for students from philological universities, like I was when I was a student of pedagogical university. I also was a tutor for some kids, local kids who need my help with making home task, or who doesn't understand English and parents don't know English and can't help with home task. So it's very popular. So for good qualified knowledges, teacher will start, I guess, from $10 per hour, and then more and more and more. Let's say in Kiev, 1 hour can be $20, $25, even. So quite expensive. Mathematics, physics will be cheaper, will be less, but again, depends on the level of teacher, depends on demand, right? Mathematics and physics and chemistry will need only kids like to that extent knowledge who going to enter some university. Mathematics and physics will be cheaper. So as for English, you got the prices. Tracy, good morning. Thanks for coming. Almost half of the stream I was live streaming, specially only for what. Thanks him for his patience, for staying with me, for asking some questions, because in other way I could stay half an hour silently. So guys, if any of you would like to have a video date with me face to face right now, absolutely for free, you're welcome, you know, but I know it's too early for you probably. So if not, then I'm waiting for your questions, for your comments. So if you have any type of questions, prices, whatever, current events, mentality, cuisine, weather, whatever you're interested in about Ukraine, so you're welcome. Feel free to ask. One, thank you. I can see how Ukrainian would see tutor prices as expensive. $10, it's expensive. Not everybody can afford, because for normal knowledges, minimum 2 times a week you have to have private lessons, minimum. Desirably even 3. Desirable, especially if you plan to enter university or you want to pass some examination like IELTS or TOEFL or whatever, you know, then 3 times a week would be nice. Kids from school prefer like couple of times, so $20 a week, I guess, so $80 a month. Quite expensive, yes. Tracychka, I would, but I just woke up. No one needs to see that. I understand. How are you at your new place? Did you enjoy staying there? How is your internet now? Because I remember you had problem. How you feel? Is it better? Now you feel more cheerful? Andy, hello. Thanks for coming. Andy, Vita, what is main reason for divorce in Ukraine from a male perspective? What does men in Ukraine dislike about a woman? I will tell you. The main reason, listen attentively. The main reason, it's when woman is getting old. Her body changes the shape. Women getting tired, not so active, not so passionate probably. Maybe woman stop to take care about herself to that extent how much man wants. Or she's a bad housewife, but I wouldn't say it will be the reason. Cheating, of course, also can be, but not to that extent. Mostly, if we speak from men's perspective, it's like when men get tired, get bored from his woman, and he wants some fresh meat or flesh, some fresh flesh, you know. So he wants some younger, nicer, active, not routine, not everyday troubles, not talking about we need to pay this, that. He wants to see his woman all the time, fresh, full of energy, sexy, laughing, smiling, not having this gloomy face, depressed, stressed all the time. Unfortunately, that's the biggest and the main reason, if we talk from men's point of view, why they have divorced. And usually Usually, people get married, they love each other, they try to achieve some goals, some tasks. Usually, sometimes guy offer to his woman to stay at home, to create coziness and comfort at home, to create this special home atmosphere, to grow up kids, to give attention to them, to wait, to wait. I don't know why our men so much like to be awaited, that they like somebody open the door for them. I understand that's a natural probably desire, and it's a good desire to know that somebody is waiting for you. But in terms of Ukrainian men, I would like to say this is a little bit different desire. You know, to know that somebody is at home waiting for you with open heart, you know, with emotions like kids, that's a little bit different. But our men like to be served no matter what. So when they come back from work, they're tired, they're irritated, they like the table to be served, they like woman look nice, they like she's silent, doesn't ask extra questions, doesn't bug him with different everyday questions like, oh, you know, tomorrow we need to go to hospital to pass to make some tests, or I forgot to buy something, or I need money tomorrow to buy something. All these questions can irritate our man when he comes back home. So unfortunately, and when man builds the career for many years and the woman support his from behind, you know, providing home with atmosphere, food, tidiness, comfort, kids, educating, treating, bringing up, everything. And here comes the point when the guy, especially if the guy becomes like prospective businessman, get very good job position, started really to earn well. Here comes the moment when he really decide that he's tired of such a boring lifestyle, and he needs and he deserves and he wants something brighter. Some women who like, as I say, woman festival. You know the difference between wife and lover. Wife is always tired, always has complaints, always ask for something, always, of course, clean his ass when he's sick or busy or something, always like a servant, you know. And sometimes, unfortunately, Ukrainian men, they doesn't appreciate the level of this labor. And this is really difficult to stay at home every day and to provide all this and to be sexy still at night, right? So one day guy decide that he wants something young, maybe not so intellectually developed, that type like we discussed yesterday with big lips, something to feel himself still that he can afford such woman physically, financially, just to enjoy life, because he's tired of these everyday questions. And unfortunately, fall in love with secretary, with colleague, with some, I don't know whom, younger, nicer, not so much tired. Lava is always waiting for men, right? It's always a special day, special event when man comes to her home. So what she is doing? She is cooking something nice, maybe some candles, uh, dressing up specially, making makeup, shower, manicure, perfumes, hairstyle. She's waiting for holiday and she's festival, and she's ready to give this festival to men. That's the difference. So the man who comes to lover, I'm talking now about Ukrainian system. He comes in absolutely different atmosphere. He enjoys, he relaxed. His brains are free from kids, their holidays, money problem, paying credits in special terms, cleaning up, going shopping with his wife, all these things, he's tired of that. So that's actually the answer why, from men's perspective, we have a lot of divorce. So why men can divorce? Of course, every family is individual. Sometimes women can be cheating. Sometimes women can demonstrate indifference, just using his money and not being a good wife, not cooking, not cleaning, just enjoying her life when he is working. Also can be. So, but the most big reason, the biggest reason, it's like when the man really get tired of woman and he wants something fresh. Yeah, unfortunately. But Vatik, your question. Vitechka, for the foreigners that love fishing, do you know of any really good fishing spots or location in Ukraine or just Sumy? Absolutely. Where they can go and have a good time, escape from their future lady. Yeah, absolutely. Full of places, and I will tell you more. Free places. Free. Come to me. I have a river. We have fishes on the bank every morning, every day, especially in winter. If we continue live streaming for you, I will make a photo or video for you later when this all swimmers coming people will go, and this swimming season will be stopped till next summer. I will show how many fishes we have here. Absolutely free. Absolutely great place, silent place. Nobody will disturb you. You can come and do that. We also have special ponds where you can pay. And that's not that much, but it's like a special pond with fed up fish, a lot of fish. You can come, fish, you can pay, but still, absolutely a lot of places where you can do that for free. My neighbor, he's a fisherman, and he likes to go even now. He's around 80, about 80 years old. Even now, once a week, he and his company, they drive a car a few kilometers away from Sumy. Of course, they take some vodka, some food, something, some chairs, some table, and they are fishing. They're fishing absolutely for free. So that's still not like in Europe. If you want to fish, you need to pay. Here, a lot of places. In Sumy, huge amount. You can fish all year round. No days when you can't do that. We can have some limitation periods for hunting, for cancer catching, cancers, these river animals, when they produce babies, you can't catch them. So, but actually, for yourself, for your purposes, all year round, you can do that even here, 100 meters away from me. So you're welcome, guys. Free fishing for you here. Ilama Mainoti. Hello. Thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Juan, Vita, where is the best place to live in Ukraine if you want access to both mountains and the sea? Juanchik, I won't be too much categorically, because it all depends on what you want. If you like, you want me to say Crimea, mountains and sea, it's a great combination, but not for me, definitely. Absolutely, definitely. Carpathians, great place, but no sea, but different lakes, rivers, absolutely wild nature, wild woods, forests, and Carpathian mountains, Transcarpathian region, right? Great. But I like the folk atmosphere there. I like traditions. I like culture. That's absolutely different type and different part of Ukraine. They have even different Language. Not all Ukrainians can understand Carpathians. They have very specific language, dialect, which is more closer, something average between Hungarian, Romanian, and Moldovan. Really, not all Ukrainians can understand that dialect. But I think it's a good place to visit and to stay long there, but not living. Not so much facilities of civilization, specific mentality of people, very specific climate. But as a tourist, to go to Carpathians, absolutely great idea. I really want personally. If you ask me where I personally want to go in Ukraine, what I want to see, I really would like to go to Carpathians and to Lviv. So actually, I was once at my honeymoon in Carpathians, but it was just 5 days. That was great atmosphere. But to live there, I wouldn't say so, because also extreme temperatures, extreme climate changes, depends on what you want. Odessa, Odessa for me is good for tourists, but very expensive, very loud, very crowded, full of scams, but beautiful at the same time. They have sea, Odessa citizens, but the sea is dirty. We Ukrainians say that Odessa Sea, Black Sea from that side is full of urine. Like we call that like 90% of urine sea. So the advantage of this sea is very contradictory. So that's up to you. I like Sumy. Why? Because first of all, I like climate. I like the location. It's a green city, very green city, with parks, with rivers, with lakes. It's compact city. You don't need hours to drive from one side to another, and still the city is full of different types of entertainment, whatever you want, like really good restaurants, good quality restaurants, like bowling, saunas, gyms, swimming pools of a really high quality, nice people, nice girls, you remember. But up to you. I don't know what's your preferences, if you like crowds or if you like silence and nature, and what type of climate you like. Depends. The place where I liked after my place where I live was Bucha. Bucha. You remember what happened with Bucha, right? Near Kiev at the beginning of war. It was the second place I really fall in love, and I really would like to move to and to live to. That's a great place. Nature and civilization combined absolutely harmonically. Great. Cool. Really cool place. Asphalt among pine trees. Absolutely great private houses, modern, good quality, nice looking, among forests. So at the same time, you have all the advantages of modern society, and at the same time, you can have peace, silence, isolations, and nature. I think for me, that's a great combination. But again, now it's destroyed. Yeah, they renew, refresh, rebuild everything. Yes, I don't know in what condition Bucha right now, but still, Bucha I really liked. As for other places, I gave you my opinion, so up to you. You need to travel a little bit to see the atmosphere, to see advantages, and then if you decide where to stop and to live, I think you will feel by yourself. And Vita, Ukraine men really so shallow. It's not about shallow. It's about life system here. It's about mentality. It's about bringing up system here. It's absolutely different, and different mindset, different looking. For Ukrainian men, of course, physical attractiveness is very important. probably one of the most important parts in future wife, and her ability to be a housekeeper. So these features, let's say maybe if for you, for foreign guys, you of course you want some nice looking woman, but for you maybe will be much more important that she's a good person, she's not scammer, she's not gold digger, she will be understanding, patient, supportive, whatever, blah 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 blah. For our men always will be very important that she can cook greatly, she can clean, she won't be complaining. So they want, like, you know, as I said, festival women who will entertain always, who will entertain, who will give bright emotions, create holiday all the time. But in real life, unfortunately, that's not working. And the woman who stays at home constantly bringing up kids, I know that by myself, that's completely burning. It's very tired. It's very tired. No matter, that doesn't mean that you don't love your kids or you don't want to be a good mom. No, the more you try, the more tired you get. And if the man doesn't understand that, and I heard by my ears, when he comes from work, instead of telling, okay, I know you had a sleepless night and you have been with a child for the whole day running back and forth, I will have a supper right now and let me stay with the child. Let me walk him out, or let me go with the pram outside, or let me play with him and you can go and sleep right now. No, that's a rare case. What guy will tell? Oh, sorry, I have been working. We all understand that you are working, you are providing, you need rest. Yes, but she's also working. She's also working. And most part of the day she's alone without help and support, and it's difficult even physically, not only mentally, to be chained, to be closed. You also become like a child because you just read fairy tales for kids, these special toys. That's all understandable, but unfortunately, but don't misunderstand. I don't want to tell that there are no good fathers or good husbands in Ukraine. No. But if we compare, the percentage will be, unfortunately, much less of such fathers who can stand up at night, who can help, who will be okay to change diapers, all these things. So it's about bringing up system here. It's not about shallow mindedness, but about priorities, about family models here, which we created since Soviet Union times, I guess. Tracy, that sounds like a description of arm candy. Yeah. Robert, hello. Juan Antonio, Capesians is in Ukraine? Of course, only in Ukraine. Carpathians, it's part of Ukraine. It's a Western Ukraine. Yes, Carpathians is in Ukraine, and it's really nice place to go in every season. Not in every, I would like to say it's great to go in winter and it's great to go in summer. Absolutely. In winter, skiing places, the special like resort places with hot swimming pools, with sauna, this folk food, great. Oh my God, I really would like to go to Carpathians. In summer also, great. So Carpathians is Western Ukraine, yeah. Jayesh Rajput, hello, thanks for coming. Juan, you're welcome. So guys, what more questions you have? We have with you like 10-11 minutes, so any more questions, feel free to ask about family models, stereotypes. Just trying to think, Andy, for your question, what more reason? Yeah, just main reason is getting bored from women. Especially at this age, like 40 plus, 50, this period, golden age for men. Then they try to understand what they reached already, what targets they have still, what they can do, what they managed, what they're still able to do. And in this moment, I don't know how it's in Europe, but here they are getting crazy. Almost all at this period start to have lovers, cheating, and then family ruining. After 15, 20 years of living together, 25, when everything is set up, when you come with your wife this very hard way, building up career, getting accommodation, some property, growing up kids, being together, staying together, and when everything is ready, then boom, disaster, collapse. The guys start to want something else. It's probably in human nature. That's why I always say, don't be in a rush to get married. Live your life, enjoy your life, get your experience, try different women, no problem. But when you get married at a mature, conscious age, you should understand, you should appreciate, and you should evaluate, and you should see the difference. Okay, here we are. She's what I really want. This type of woman I really would like to get in old with. So that's why I think no need to be in a rush. Vatvatik, your question, Vitachka, what's the most interesting nature location in Sumy region in your opinion, and why? You mean in Sumy or Sumy region? Actually, guys, Sumy is a very interesting, Sumy and Sumy Oblast, Sumy region is a very interesting place from historical point of view, honestly. It's a lot of nice places, not only, but you say natural location, interesting natural location. The location called Mogritsa. It's not far from Sumy. We have their Chok Mountains. I have some photos I need to find. It's a very nice location, natural location, big Chok, like Korea, like mountains, like hills. It a little bit remind me, probably, in Turkey, Pamukkale, if some of you attended or probably heard. It's not like that, but still considered to be a specific place from energy point of view, hills, mountains, nice river, really nice place to have a rest. But now this place a little bit dangerous, not good to go, because it's closer even to borderline and can be incoming hits, but naturally very nice place. Like the location where I live, it's total forest and river, so it's surrounded by river and forest. So whenever you decide to go, you can find nice place, part of woods where you can stay, you can make BBQ. By the way, great news for you, it's not like in Europe. You can go to any forest, any place, and you can make BBQ absolutely for free. Of course, people hope for conscious of such a tenders that they will stop the fire completely, won't leave some burning parts or whatever. But it's not like you have to pay or you need to go only to special places for this. Like, it's all yours. It's all yours whenever you want and whatever you want. You can go fishing, you can get some tents, you can bring some food, you can make BBQ, you can stay for a few days at that place, any place, whenever you want. Right now, it's just a matter of safety, okay? But from this perspective, absolutely. But if you want, maybe one day I can prepare some interesting places, because a lot of interesting places in Sumy region. It's very old region. Sumy is, I believe, more than 360 years old. Yeah, and Peter the First was attending Sumy as well, and he was swimming by his ship by our river Psol. There is a legend that he lost 3 bags here somewhere on the banks of the river. That's why the symbol of Sumy is 3 bags, old style bags, like 1, 2, 3. So because Peter the First lost, I don't know if that's true or not, but the legend says so. One, what are the property values in Carpathians? Expensive, but in Carpathians you can get only private house, wooden house mostly, or some modern private houses. No skyscrapers, no apartments. So mostly, if you talk specifically about Carpathians, it will be in most part private houses. Actually, I don't know about the prices, but I know to rent the house there, even if you want some vacation. Ooh, very expensive, very expensive. But I can check prices for you if you want, because I have people who live in Carpathians. I have friends, I have colleagues there. So a lot of entertainment places there to go to, also to enjoy time, really to spend great time. A really good place. Yeah, so I would really recommend. Juanchik. Okay, I will check some information for you about property prices and the best location probably, and opportunities. I will let you know. Okay. Yeah, guys. So I think we ran out of time, guys. Thanks everybody for coming. At least even better late than never. Thanks for that. I understand today is Saturday, so tomorrow I will be still with you, same time, 4 p.m. Ukrainian, 9 a.m. Eastern. I will be waiting for those who can wake up and can join me. Yeah, and we'll be fine to spend this 1 hour with me. Thanks, guys, for your nice questions, for joining me today. I wish you, of course, Saturday is absolutely great day, first day off. You have still tomorrow, right? So it's a place to do something nice and positive for yourself. Maybe to have some nice meeting, to watch something, to go somewhere, to read something, to cook something, so to clean. So I wish everybody has a great time. Traceychka, thank you too for coming. Yeah, Juanchik, I got the task. Okay, no problem. So have a great time. Have a great day, guys. I will be waiting for you tomorrow. Don't leave me alone tomorrow like today, okay? Yeah, I was really pleased to stream for Vatvatik. Thanks to him to stay with me, but don't make me scare. Okay, guys. So remember, whoever wants to help our channel, you are welcome. There is no small amounts. Any amount is absolutely precious for us. Okay, don't forget that we still have this possibility to have a free video date with our streamers face to face. Don't forget about that. The next girl who will be streaming, if I'm not mistaken, Alina at noon Eastern time. Yeah, please, guys, join Alina as well. Have a video date. Use this chance, okay? And for those who first time at our channel, I would like to show this short video from our founder about the opportunity to have a free video date with our streamers. And for everybody, all the rest, I say goodbye. My kisses, my hugs, and see you all tomorrow. Okay, once again, thanks for coming and thanks for being active. Thanks for your questions, guys. Okay.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married. There's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all. So if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay. That's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works. A little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 off. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, привет, and welcome to ukrainedating.tv. Now you have the opportunity to video chat free 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women tick. Okay, so we will see you live every day over at ukrainedating.tv.